There's a saying that goes, "Woman's work is never done." To that, I only have two things to say. Number one, that is so condescending. We're talking about housework, yeah? Because if you're talking about work, well, you clock out at 5 or at 8 or whatever, but there's a certain amount of time where you go click and you clock out. Why don't we just say, housework is never done? Why do we just immediately attribute housework to a woman? I mean, granted, men see cleanliness in a whole new light. We find ourselves saying stuff like, underwear on the living room floor still counts as mess. Just because as a race women are good at everything that we do, doesn't mean that every responsibility has to land on our laps. But for some odd reason, men just have a lack of insight into the mind of cleanliness. Let us take a moment of silence for their tragedy. Second point is so true. Housework is never done. I mean, I'll find myself cleaning something thinking, "Ooh, I'll get ahead of the game." And then the moment I turn around, I'm like, "I just cleaned that." You just gotta come to a point where you just gotta say, "That's it. That's all I'm doing today." Walk away. Just walk away. My haircut was pretty drastic. Long hair to having very short hair. And people have been reacting, and some reactions have not been so nice. Would you believe it if I told you that a woman came up to me yesterday? She grabbed my hair and she said, "It's short. Don't worry. It'll grow back." The first time my husband saw it, I asked him for an honest opinion, and he gave it. He said, "Ooh, it's not really your look." And then the next morning when I was driving the car, he saw me like this. He said, "Baby!" It's the wonderful magic of sunglasses. When I get to heaven, I'm gonna walk right up to Noah. I'll be like, "Hey, Noah, you know that cockroach prank? Not cool." It had to be a prank. He must have been like, "I'm gonna stick this cockroach in my wife's iced tea." There's no way, if he would have had some foresight about what would have happened for the rest of our generations, that he would have thought, "Let's bring the cockroaches." So the way I figure, Noah must have been a prankster. Kittens, that's cool. Rabbits, that's cool. Rats? Not such a great idea. And one last thing that's on my mind. I've been watching myself very closely, and I've discovered that I am the human trash can. The human trash can. I'll be getting Katie out of her high chair, and there'll be a raisin here, and a banana piece over there, and a little fruit strip over here. I don't feel like picking it up and taking it to the garbage can. I've got too many things going on. Instead of doing what any normal person should do, and pick everything up and walk to the trash can, I find myself eating it. That way, I save valuable time by not having to go and come back and go and come back and go and come back. Trash can! But I'm afraid it's starting to show. So that's all from the home front for now. I'll be back later with more, stuff. Toodles.